Hello friends, and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. This is our September morning basket, and if you watched my last book haul from the book outlet, and I will actually put a link over here, you know that I purchased quite a few things with this in mind. And so I'm really excited to show you guys what all that I have for September. And if this is your first time joining me, welcome. I am a homeschool mom to a wonderful little first grader. I love all things nature and books and homeschool and mom life. And so if you haven't checked out any of my other videos, I invite you to check out the description below. I have some of my top videos down there, some that you might be interested in. And if you're one of my subscribers or returning watchers, hi! I'm always so happy when you come back to see me. So let's get a little look into this morning basket. Now before we get completely into the morning basket, I do want to let you know that morning baskets do not have to be, 1, done of a morning, 2, elaborate or difficult, and 3, they shouldn't ever be stressful. So if you're just getting started with morning baskets, know that it doesn't have to be a complicated thing. For August, and I will post that right here, it was very simple. We were just starting back. Things I knew would not be super smooth right away because they just never are. You can honestly just have a basket of picture books. Here you see I have camping equipment, and that's just all something I had already planned for September, because at the very end of August or at the 1st of September, we always set up the tent and we have a couple of campouts at the house. It's something that we've done for like 4 years. This, I think, will be our 5th year of doing it, and it's just always a little special something that we do kind of to wave goodbye to summer. And so I just wanted you to know, don't think that this has to be a big elaborate thing if you're just getting into morning baskets. Morning baskets, or whatever you want to call them, can be what is best for you, and don't try to match what everybody else is doing. I would also like to thank the Waldock Way and Rooted in Rest for, again, putting on this series of show and tell. Morning baskets are something that I do every single month, but they are doing another series this month, and it is about morning baskets. And so before I even knew they were going to do this, I had my camping one planned. I will also post a link right here to my other morning baskets, and that way you can see what we've been doing for quite a while. But today, let's get in for September. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look. All right, going with the camping theme, I found this little neat thing on Book Outlet. I didn't even know they had stuff like this. This was the first time that I had ever seen anything like that, and so I definitely picked this up because I knew I was going to be doing the camping theme, and I thought it would be really fun to kind of learn about how to do knots. And so what this is it contains an instruction book and some online videos, and it comes with 3 little ropes that we can practice with. So I thought this would be kind of fun. And I will also post the book outlet haul that I did right up here also. This is just a fun little book that we have had in our personal library for many years. And it is a picnic in the woods with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And it's really cute. And it's a little bit different because it's has some educational in it. So it shows you like the bumblebee and the red clover and the dandelions, and it just shows you just a few more things than just your normal little picture book would have. And so I really thought this would be super cute to add into this month, because it is something that we haven't read in a while. Little Owl's Night, and this is just a cute little owl nature book. And again, I thought this would be a cute one to have for the actual evening that we're out camping, and it will be a cute book to read throughout the day. Then I have a little stack of camping books or outdoor books that I was able to snag from my library this month. So I was excited that I was able to get a few extras to add in for this month. We have a Scooby-Doo, the Camping Caper. PJ Funny Bunny Camps Out. And since both of these are little readers, I'm hoping that she can kind of get some reading in as well during our morning basket. And I do keep saying morning basket, and honestly, we do not do this of a morning. We hardly ever do this of a morning, actually. This is our afternoon basket more often than anything, and sometimes we kind of do it as a bedtime basket. We do have a separate bedtime basket, but we also will pull a lot out of this basket. It's really just a themed basket that we use whenever it seems appropriate for us during the day. Berenstain Bears. Oh man, you cannot go wrong with these guys. Oh, I have just such the fondest memories of reading these as a child. And so I definitely introduce them as often as I can. And I found this one, which was the Berenstain Bears Blaze a Trail.
Mom, there's a spider on you.
Where at? Okay. Okay, we're back after a little intermission there. You may have heard her. Mom, there's a spider on you. So we had to take a quick break. That's the thing when you're doing your videos outside, is that nature comes to you as well. So let's keep going here. I got a Campfire Tale, and this is a really cute little book. Welcome to Camp Wildwood, where everyone has a roaring good time. So again, cute book to have for a camping themed basket. Our Great Big Backyard. This is a cute little book. What it is this, all the kids are really excited for summer vacation to start. They think it's going to be all about video games and just doing whatever, and then they get told they're going on a big road trip. And if you haven't ever seen this book before, it's just pretty cute. And so I don't think that she's actually read this book. I did check it out before, but I don't think she's got to read this book. So this will be fun. I think this is the last one that I picked up from the library. It's not really camping, but it is outdoors, and it just looked really pretty. This is one of the newer books that they just got, and it's on a magical do-nothing day, but I really liked the images and the drawings, and I just thought it was kind of a unique looking book, so I picked that up and put that in the basket. This is another one that I picked up from my last haul with the book outlet. And this is a really thick, big camp out book. And there's a lot of activities and just different things that we can learn about a tent and knots and natures. And I think this will be really fun to have. I do like to have some sort of activity book most of the time in every basket. It might be a paint by sticker, it might be a connect the dots or mazes or just a random activity book, but I do like to have one that's just really easy to pull out and use whenever we just have a little bit of downtime, or I'm reading aloud and she has like an activity or something she could do. Then I also picked up Splat the Cat Goodnight Sleep Tight. This is another little reader that I was able to get from the book haul. And in fact, the rest of these last two are from the book haul also. But we really like Splat the Cat. And when I saw this, I knew that I needed to get it for this themed thing. And again, you don't have to order special books for your morning baskets. I don't always. Before COVID hit, I would go and just load up on a certain theme at the library. Because of that, I am more limited on being able to get library books. I didn't know if I was going to be able to go this month, and so I was able to get some, but I did go ahead and place a few. And a lot of these, like the camp out book, you know, this is really thick. This is something I'm going to be able to use for a long time. And then these last two, which are the sky and stars, this is something that's going to be very nice to have in the homeschool anyway. So it's not that I only bought it for this. So I don't want you to feel like you have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff for your morning basket. You don't. 100 Things to See in the Night Sky. I thought this would be really fun. It's not that big of a book, but it's just got different constellations that we can try to see. And like this one says difficulty of easy. So hopefully we can actually like find some of these. And I thought that would be super, super fun to do. And our last one kind of goes along with that same theme, and this is a Smithsonian Starfinder. I love the DK books. There are just so many treasures that they have in the world of books. We have quite a few of their encyclopedias, and this was one that I didn't have, but I thought we needed, and it is the Starfinder, a step-by-step guide to the night sky. And as you can see, it looks a lot different. It's bigger, it has different images, and I think this is so cool. So I'm really excited about this too. I think that'll be something fun that we can hopefully try to do a few nights throughout the month. And the very last thing I have in here is a little game that I pulled out of our games. This is one that we have had for a really long time. And it's the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel game. And I thought this would be really fun to pull out and have to play for our kind of camping sort of morning basket here. And so if you have little ones, this is a great game to get. You pick up, you have all of these little logs with the colors on them. So you can have up to 4 players, and you each have a log. And then you have this little spinner, and then there's all of these little acorns in the bottom. And so you leave those all in the bottom of the tree, and you have sneaky little squirrel tweezers here, and he comes and he picks them up. This is such a cute game. It's great for them to practice working these tweezers too. And so not only is it fun, they're working on their colors. She's definitely well past all of this working with the tweezers and the colors and stuff, but it's a really fun game. It's something that we've continued to keep because it's cute, it's fun to play. So if you haven't seen this game and you think it could be a cool fit for your family, it is made by Educational Insights, I believe, and I'll zoom that up for you right there. Educational Insights, and it had a Parents' Choice Award, which I do not think that's picking up for you guys because it's so bright. Maybe it is right there. But again, really cute little thing. It does require some strategy, and so that's kind of a fun thing, is you have to kind of think about what color you might need to steal when you land on the sneaky squirrel. And so they do have to think about a little bit what color would be the best to steal from a partner to maybe help them win or make sure the other person does not win. So this is for ages 3 and up, and it's 2 to 4 players. We haven't enjoyed this. It's a game we've had for a really long time, and it's held up really well. If you're new to morning baskets, just know it doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be difficult. It just is a little basket where you can put some items that you can gravitate towards at special times during the day. You might just find that there's just the perfect time to read a good book, and I like to do a theme. So this was September. October, I'm sure it's going to be Halloween themed. November and December, they kind of speak for themselves. And then the rest of the year, you just kind of piece in into. I did want to go ahead and show you what I do. I keep some things in the back of my planner here. If there is a holiday in the month, I try to theme a basket around that. So October, November, December, those 3 kind of already give me the basket idea. January, I usually am doing a pretty heavy winter theme, and then February we've got Valentine's Day and things like that. And so each month, really, you could pull a pretty easy idea out. So on the months that don't just yell to me a good idea for a theme, I do keep a running list of things in my planner. I did this last year, and I'm doing it again this year. And you can even double up on some of these some years, like Dr. Seuss. We did that last year. We're going to do it again this year. We can just pull out different things. And so a lot of these I just have down, and I have them as unit studies or a morning basket alternative, because I won't always put them as a morning basket, but any of these things could be done as a morning basket. And so if I come up with something, I write it down, and then if there's a month that I'm just not sure what I'd want to do, I can come in here and I can get some ideas. And some of these can even be combined together. For example, Lewis and Clark, Native Americans, I could put both of those into one, and both of these will probably be in my November basket. but it's also something that I would want to do a more detailed unit study on. So that's why I have both, because there's things that I do want to do specific studies with, but then there's also themes that I think would be really cool to have through the whole month. If you have any other questions about Morning Basket, please put them down in the comments below. If you have any really neat ideas that I should add for my Morning Basket, put those down below too. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I thank you for watching it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one. Happy September, everyone.